we welcome you back inside the barn, the Lexington Ice Center, for tonight's first TSCHL conference game of the season between the Kentucky Wildcats and the Miami of Ohio Redhawks. Where I was going, time to feather some Hawks as we are underway as Patefield gets it back towards Rodriguez. Still 24 seconds left, 4-on-4, and then the Cats will have a short power play attempt as Patefield gets ejected from the face-off circle. But it doesn't matter as Laube picks up the puck. He's got Patefield off to the left. Laube finds him. Patefield backhanded scores! Tie Patefield, his fourth of the season, and it's 1-0 Kentucky. It's Orlando and LaRue on for the draw. Roddy tried to jump through the face-off as LaRue slams Orlando. That was Douglas into the boards as Cutler makes a big save. Here's McCormick. Up top to Beal. Beal faked the slap shot. Gets to Luke Miller. He'll shoot one and scores. We're back to even. 5 aside. Got McCormick trying to cherry pick, but it doesn't matter as Laube picks the pocket of Orlando. Puck still in deep. Out front to Patefield. He shot one off a roach and LaRue with the cleanup and scores. The captain gives Kentucky the lead with his third of the season. It's 2-1 Cats. But Kentucky was able to clear it. Here's Miller. They're both on the ice, so I'll just call them by the first names. Here's Luke. Luke shoots and scores. Luke Miller again. Cashing in on the power play. Ties us back up at 2. They're from Patefield. Patefield throwing another shoulder to McCauley, trying to bring the puck by himself back in the attacking zone. Throws it out to Laube. Laube has one to Delaney. He'll shoot and score! Nick Delaney giving Kentucky a 3-2 lead. So here we go, start of period 2. Cats going right to left on your screen as we are back underway with the Cats on top 3-2. 5 aside. As Beal spins around the net. Hartwell on for the draw along with Oborn. 1 to Luke Miller. He's already got 2. Here's McCormick. Across to Beal. Beal shoots, saved by Cutler. Bounces off of him right towards Hahn. Hahn chips it around the boards. Gathers the loose puck, tries to get around McCormick and could not. McCormick with it. To Beal at the point. Back across to McCormick. He'll look. Shoots. Blocker away by Cutler and it goes in. As Cutler got barreled over. The Hawks tie it up. Off of Eric Miller. Face off on the other side. LaRue wins it back to James. They'll set it up. James will look, he'll step up. Lost it to Rodriguez, but thankfully Beal lost his skate and fell down, so the Cats keep possession. Here's James to Bartnick. Battle up in front with LaRue. James to Rodriguez. Bounces across the stick. He'll backhand and scores! What a goal! Oh, my Roddy! Wow! Loose puck picked up by Oborn as he gets shoved away. Delayed penalty called. Arley doesn't know. He still thinks everybody's battling for the puck. Arley finally noticed. He'll skate to the bench. Extra attacker coming up for Kentucky on the delayed call. Here comes Oborn into the zone. Still with it. Being called for up top by Delaney. But got to yell as he skies it. Through! No! Own goal. Final 20. As Patefield and Hartwell do battle on the face-off dot. one back by Kentucky as Lowry quickly across to Hahn. Back to James. James splits the defenders up to Hahn. He'll bring it into the zone. He'll look. He'll shoot one off the pads of Roach. And we, for the second year in a row in Lexington, go to overtime with Miami. Cats going right to left for overtime. It'll be Cohen, the third player for the Hawks. It'll be Frotto and Patefield on the draw, one back by Miami. Taken by Cohen. Cohen trying to get around Lowry, and does. Quickly up to Beal. Beal poked away by Lowry on the pass. Tied up in the corner. James. Lowry grabs it. Chips it around Frotto. Here comes Lowry. Got tied up with Frotto and gets taken down. No stick for Frotto. Gets it off to Cohen. He will retreat. Frotto picks up his stick. 4:23. Cohen plays it back now for Zoranski. Back to Cohen, crosses Zoranski. Stutter step away from Patefield, plays it behind for Burlando. Loose puck, Miami with quick numbers and almost picked off by James. Here's a chance for Miami, taken by the sophomore defenseman Nate James. Under 4 to play in overtime. Cats holding, getting some changes. Rodriguez and LaRue now on for the ice. James going out for a change. On comes Bartnick. Here comes Roddy. Roddy, side of the face-off circle. Plays it around the net. Out for LaRue. Cross to Bartnick. It was the number 2 who got the game winner last year for Kentucky. Skates it around the zone. Cross to Rodriguez. To Bartnick. Bartnick skates in, shoots one off of Roach. And deflecting it deep was Bartnick as Lawrence can't get it towards Zoranski. Gathered by Bartnick. He'll bring it across the blue line. He'll send it in for Obi. Oborn. Deeper in the defensive zone for Bartnick as Miami now goes for some changes. Beal back on. Lawrence comes off. Here comes Oborn. He'll look around, waits, turns back around. Gets tied up with Beal, and Beal shoves him away from the puck. Obi getting held, no call. McCormick plays it back behind for McCauley. 2:25 left to play in overtime. Here's McCormick. Gets around Delaney as he plays it off the near boards. McCormick skates in, all alone, and scores! Michael McCormick buries a backhander behind Cutler. And Miami wins it 5-4 in overtime.